I'm being much better about making these videos in a timely fashion now, and I'm pretty pleased with that. Kane, that little black lump back there, is joining us again today. That's his favorite spot in the house, which is by design. He likes, otherwise he'll sleep on my desk. If you guys are following my Instagram at all, which is at CrowSong Lodge, then you'll see pictures of him laying across my keyboard, which is completely adorable. Anyways, today I wanted to talk to you. I haven't done a tarot video in a while, and this one has been on my list for a bit now. And so today I wanted to talk about asking the right questions. Now, first of all, I'm going to say there are no right and wrong questions to ask the tarot. You can ask the tarot any question that you want. You can ask questions about health, you can ask questions about when you're going to die, you can ask questions about other people, you can do whatever you want. Now, your rate of success, on the other hand, is going to be an entirely different beast. And how helpful that information is an entirely different matter. And that's the matter I want to talk about today. As you guys know, one of my major focal points when talking about tarot isn't so much what you're allowed to do, because, you know, as I've said before, you're allowed to do whatever you want, and there are no rules. It's how helpful what you do is. Because knowing the future is well and good and all that, and there's a lot of stories out there in mythology and fairy tales and movies and books and stuff like that, and songs and ballads, and any media in the world will tell you stories about knowing the future and the benefits and tribulations thereof. But we want to make it a helpful thing. And what point is there in knowing the future if there's nothing you can do about it? And we have lots of tales of this variety that say sometimes when you know the future, it causes you to make it come true in the worst way possible. And I think that the story of Oedipus in Greek mythology is one of the prime examples of that. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a link in the description so you can go check out that story, because it's quite the twisted irony, and it's kind of fun. Go Greeks and their sense of humor or whatever. So yes, helpful divination questions. Now, this doesn't just go for tarot. This goes for any divination that you're doing whatsoever. So pendulums, runes, oracle cards, scrying, just talking to your guides and guardians in the first place, like whatever you've got. Asking the right questions, and just in life in general really, is really what's going to get you the information that you need. So, for instance, when I'm doing tarot readings for people, one of the most common questions is going to be, is he going to contact me? Now, 9 times out of 10, this person wants a yes answer, okay? 1 time out of 10, they really want a no. But 9 times out of 10, they want a yes. And if they get a no, then they're like, done, this is hopeless, this relationship is going nowhere, there's nothing I can do about this, low, it's over, give up, walk away, my life is over, whatever. But that's really not where you want to go with that. If the person isn't going to contact you, it's probably handy to know why. Why is this thing happening in my life, or why is this thing not happening in my life? And the whole point in asking why is how you can change that. So, why is this person not contacting me? Oh, he's on vacation. Okay, that's fine. Is he going to contact me when he gets home? That's cool. Oh, he's not contacting you because he doesn't know how. Well, that's good to know. Maybe he really, really wants to, but he can't figure it out because you never gave him your number. That's useful information. So then your follow-up question would be like, how can I get him my number? Will I run into him again? How can I orchestrate this into happening? Should I contact him since I have his number? Would that be welcome? Like, how can I change this outcome that I don't like? And if I try changing it, is that a worthwhile endeavor? So those are the questions that we really want. How can I change it so I can get what I want? And when I'm reading for myself, this is straight to where I go. I don't even ask if what I want to happen is going to happen. I ask, how I can make sure it's going to happen. How can I prevent interference? How can I eliminate all issues, and how can I make it faster? I am all about, when I'm doing readings for myself, I am all about being proactive, taking charge, and making sure nothing goes wrong. So instead of saying, like, for instance, if you're following me anywhere on social media, you know it took me a year to find an apartment in Fresno, and that was terrible. And I didn't ask, am I going to find an apartment this month? I asked the cards, what do I need to do in order to get an apartment? Like, what is the problem here? What's the hitch? And what's my plan to fix it? Because just asking if something's going to happen over and over and over again, if there's a problem in the mix that you don't know about, you're never going to be able to, the answer will just always be no. And so if you can't take a problem-solving approach to things in your life, then you can't change where there are issues, and you aren't enabled to make the changes that you want. And tarot and divination and oracles, they're an instrument of self-actualization. That's the word I want. They're a tool that's intended to give you empowerment and allow you to kind of take more control over your life and see where there are issues and solve problems and prevent issues before they arise, and kind of take a problem-solving approach so you can really get what you want out of life. What's the point of having information if you can't do anything with it? And remember, guys, knowledge is power. So if you have this access using divination tools and other abilities to this huge unlimited resource of information, all the knowledge of all the information in the world, what should you be doing with it? Not passively waiting to see what happens or passively reading the spoilers, but choosing your own adventure. How do I change this? How do I get what I want? How do I end up where I'm going? What do I do to get the best possible outcome for myself? And if that isn't the best possible outcome, what is? You can ask those questions, like, what is the best I can get from this situation? What will I gain if I choose to do this? What will I gain if I choose to do that? I've done readings for clients that way, where they were like, I'm not sure if I should apply for this job or if I should apply for that job. And we look at it and we say, what are the benefits if you get this job? What are the benefits if you get this job? If you get this job, you'll have these experiences and it will lead to this path. And if you take this job, you'll have these experiences and lead to that path. So you get to pick which road you want to go down. I mean, that's really what we all want when we start this whole divination business, isn't it? Like, the ability to take control of our lives and make informed decisions and kind of have a little bit more control over where we're going in this whole crazy little thing called life, right? So that's my advice on how to ask good questions. And with tarot and other divinations, you know, pendulums and bones and runes and whatever else you have, you're not limited to just the cards and the spread that you're using. When you're turning the cards over, like in the Celtic Cross, I think we all know the Celtic Cross. I'll put it over there if you don't know the Celtic Cross. The second card is like, what is, or the third card maybe, I forget. I never used freaking Celtic Cross because it's a terrible spread. Anyway, like the second or third card is like, what is crossing me, which is like, what is your obstacle right now? And when it comes up, like say it's, you know, the Knight of Wands or something, like this dude is in your way, it's totally fine to be like, hey, what's up? Like, why is that dude in the way? Okay, so the dude is in the way because of the tower. His life is falling apart and he's trying to gain control out of it. So that's why he's in the way. If we can give him a sense of direction or stability, he'll get out of the way. So that's how we use tarot to really make changes in our lives. And like I said, this doesn't apply just to tarot, it applies across the board to all divination. So, asking good questions when you're doing divination. That's what this long ramble was about. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I'm doing something different with my background in my videos, and if you like it, let me know, and if you hate it, please tell me that too. And I will be back in a couple days with another video. I'm actually going to work on trying to come up with a schedule, you guys, because I know that's like a thing on YouTube, but I suck at schedules, so work in progress. I'll talk to you later. This is Nathara at CrowSong Lodge. Oh, and I'm supposed to remember to tell you guys to like and subscribe, so do the thing. Bye!